Hello everyone, it's Alana. Thanks for coming to hang out with me, and if you are new here, welcome. Today I am going to take you guys along as I set the mood and set up some goals in my Passion Planner Daily for the month of September. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright you guys, so like I said, today I am going to be kind of setting the mood and tone for September in my space of infinite possibility in my Passion Planner Daily, as well as showing you guys how I'm going to break down the other side of the page, not the space of infinite possibility, but that goal tracking and hourly schedule. I'm going to break that down for you guys and show you how I'm going to be tracking all of my goals and making them smaller and obtainable chunks throughout the day. If you missed it, my last video up on my channel was all about the fact that there are only 4 freaking months left in this year, and I still have a lot of goals to get to. So I made an entire spread for my big mountainous goals. The point of the Passion Planner Daily is to use that along with that planner spread, but to have this broken down into smaller half hour, 1 hour, half day, and then whole day goals and productivity and working toward my goals. So if you missed it, you can check out that video. It's a really fun spread, and then I kind of explained to you guys how I use the mountains to pebbles system that I came up with to reach my goals. Now, yes, I am starting a new Passion Planner Daily for these next 3 months. If you do not know, Passion Planner Dailies are for 3 months at a time. I'm in this one currently, loving it so much. And there are not quite enough days left in here to get to the end of September. Of course, when I purchased my very first Passion Planner Daily, I did not have the patience to wait for a new month to start. So I started on the 21st of June, which means this would run out not all the way through September. And I really want to, I guess, kind of have a little bit of a time capsule for my goals and all of the productivity that I made and all of the steps that I took to reach them. So I've decided to start a new one entirely. Again, this one is not going to reach all the way to the end of the year. However, the huge portion of my goals and a lot of the work is going to take place in September, October, and November. Hugely October and November with Preptober for NaNoWriMo in November, a huge project that I have happening for my channel in October. There's so much, so much. So I've ultimately decided to start a new daily planner for those, and I'm going to keep my old one, obviously, and just do my tasks and daily to-do lists and things like that in this one, and have this be entirely focused on my goals and my steps. That felt very wordy, you guys. That was a lot. Hopefully that made sense. If you have any questions, totally let me know. You can leave them down in the comments. I'd be more than happy to answer. And then also, like I said, check out my previous video with my goal setting spread to kind of understand how I'm breaking down this system entirely. But first, we're going to set the mood for September. So I have some pattern paper here that's in a wood grain with a gold shimmer over the top of it. I have just some little aesthetic photos that I printed out that I'm going to glue onto the page, some washi, and then some Planything stickers because there are some really pretty pink and gray pumpkins in here that I want to use as well. Okay, so we're going to start over here with the decoration and the mood and the vibes for September, and then I'm going to break down my goals and my steps on this side. Also, if you guys are wondering, maybe you're not wondering, but I feel the need to say so anyways, if you're wondering why I am not using one of the brand new dailies that I just received ever so kindly from Passion Planner, I really considered using this one. I mean, how perfect would this be for Preptober and NaNoWriMo? Really strongly considered using this one, but I think I really want to start the new year with this one. It's going to be tough to hold out, but I think I am either going to go into this one in December or just start entirely fresh and anew in January with this one. It's so beautiful. It's very tempting, but I want to hold off. So this one is the one that I am going with for the next few months. Okay, so I'm gonna start at the top with some washi tape. I sort of have this visual in my mind for how this is going to look, but you know me, that we could finish like way, way off from what's in my head. But here's what I'm thinking. I want to put some washi tape layers up at the top here to cover Space of Infinite Possibility, and then I want to put some leaves, maybe some like fall florals or foliage up here along with it, and then have these little guys sort of hanging down on like maybe a string and have like a frame kind of drawn out around. I don't know if you can visualize that. I can barely visualize it, but that's what I'm hoping I'll be able to do. And then have the wood grain scrapbook paper. Sorry for the umming, you guys. I'm trying to keep like a dozen different things in my head at once. Have the wood grain scrapbook paper at the bottom kind of torn with some of those Planything pumpkin stickers like on top of it. Okay, so let's see what we have for the foliage. I want like, yeah, like stems, maybe not green though. Maybe I can stick to brown like this one. And I know there's a lot in here. This sticker book is so cute, you guys. It's so pretty. I love it. Oh, these are pretty too. I like that kind of pink and red happening in there. There's two of those. I'll grab both. Okay, so sticker fingers, let's see. Let's start with... Oh wait, maybe I should draw my lines first because these stickers are going to be hanging out over and I can't draw. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's see. I want to have them at different lengths and then far enough apart that I can draw a frame out around. I might have to give up one. Shoot. Yeah, I think this one can stay out. And then enough room at the bottom for my wood grain paper. Okay, so I grabbed a small ruler. I'm gonna have to get my face close to the page to do this, but I grabbed the ruler, a pen, and then I'm gonna draw the lines to each of the photos. Okay, there we are with the lines. I'm a little bit hesitant now to draw a frame out around. I thought that would look cool. I wanted like an imperfect, pen drawn frame, but I don't know on that right now. I kind of like it like this, but I also think it could potentially look really cool. So I'm just going to move on to the rest of the decorative that I intended and then see how I feel about it at the end. So I'm going to grab my Planything stickers and put some at the top here. So that one, and let's see, this one. And a couple of these. I didn't want it to be like perfectly matching on each side. Yeah, I peeled up the other one of these because I really don't want it to be like matchy-matchy. And I felt like it was a little bit too much. This one is perfect. I like it like that. This one, and I think maybe just one or two more. Really, really pretty. I love that. Okay, so now I'm going to put this sticker that says September right here. And then do my, oh gosh, I love that. Yeah, you can tell that it's not center, but I'm okay with that because the photos are not perfectly centered. So now I'm going to do my ripped wood grain paper down at the bottom. Okay, so let's see. I don't want it touching that photo. So just like this, and I'll trim off the bottom. That's really, really pretty. I love that. Okay, so here are the pumpkins in the Planything sticker book that I wanted to use. I didn't realize that so many of them were kind of like looking down on top of them, but that might still be okay. I'm going to give these a try. Maybe some of the green ones and this one just like along here. We'll try it. All right, so let's see. This one. Oh, I do like that. This one. And then on this side, we're gonna go with these. I love it, you guys. I think I do want to draw the frames that around the photos though. Ugh. And then maybe a couple like falling leaves, since these are up here. I don't know, the white feels so blank to me, and that's part of why I want to do the frames, but I think it still needs some falling leaves. Wish me luck, because there's no going back from drawing those frames. Okay, well, I actually hated it up close when I was doing it, but I think I like it now. I think it kind of goes with the whole vibe. So, yeah, needs some falling leaves, and then we're gonna work on this side. All right, let's see. This one and these. And then just this little bit right here. Whew, what do we think? I love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love it more than I thought I would actually. And it does closely resemble what I had in my head. So, yay, win. um, Maybe I'll put some of the branches, the foliage along the bottom with the pumpkins, but not at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my September 1st schedule and goals, and then I will come back and show you guys like the whole breakdown of it and how it applies to my major mountainous goals. All right, so here we go. My entire September 1st goals planned out. Kind of. So I'm leaving a little bit out to be secretive intentionally, because where you see the words research, that is a project that I am working on that I'm not ready to share the information just yet. It's still in the early stages. I have to do a bunch of research and work on that. It's something that Nate and I are discussing and working on together, so we have no idea where that's going to go or if it's going to go anywhere at this stage. So I'm sort of leaving a few things out, but I will break it down for you guys. So my focus for Wednesday, September 1st is going to be productivity in research and writing. Again, this is just for my goals and my step toward my goals. You will see other things in here for my day, because obviously, I need to be aware of them for my day, but this is sort of how I'm working around those things, working with those things. So, for my goals for Wednesday, productivity in research and writing, my game changer goal is to write 1,000 words. If you do not know, I am writing a novel. However, over the summer when I was doing the Summer of Success project, I realized that I wanted to change the voice of the novel, the POV from which the story is told. And so I'm kind of starting from scratch, kind of starting all over again, which I'm really happy. It was the right choice for the story. I'm really happy with how it's going, but it's a lot of work and I'm almost back at square one. So write 1,000 words towards that, have some writing sprints, do some research toward the secret project. Lectures, I am taking some online lectures. They're only like half an hour or 45 minutes long. So I try to get in one a day where I can. And then for my work, it's film edit, upload emails and messages, do an Instagram post, and then self-maintenance is going to be water intake and workout. So here's how I am breaking it down to make sure I am staying on top of these things. And this is what I was talking about when I said smaller steps in that previous video I did with the big spread for my goals. Again, big mountainous goals are going to be written down there. And then this is how I do the work every single day, hour by hour, to reach that final destination of my major goal being realized. So get up and goal at the top there. I write that because that means I'm going to get up at 6:30, do my coffee, feed the dogs, let them out, that sort of thing. But then I'm going to take as much time as I possibly can to squeeze in some research for the project. Then I'm going to film a video at 8 o'clock. School is going to start. So I have this blocked out here. These brown lines are for school. Then at 10 o'clock here, I have two things happening at once. So at 10 o'clock, my kiddos get a snack break and a water break. We get up, we move around, get some fresh air for 15 minutes. At that time, I'm going to use the opportunity for some spare time away from school to do my Instagram posts. Then back to school again. Then at 11:30, they have lunch. I'm going to sit down and meal plan for my grocery shopping that's coming up while we're having lunch. So again, two things at once. Then school again, and then school ends at 12:30. I'm going to jump into writing up until 2:30 or 3 o'clock, depending on how it's going. And then I'm going to work out and do my emails. So I'm going to be on the treadmill so I can read and respond to any emails or DMs, messages, YouTube comments, Instagram comments, that kind of thing at that time while I'm on the treadmill. Then I'm going to write some more, dinner, clean up from dinner, take a lecture, one or two, however many I can squeeze in, depending on how long it takes to clean the house. Then some more writing time. Family time is an absolute must. Then I'm going to squeeze in some more of that research and have a discussion with Nate about where we're at. And then it's reading and bedtime for me. I always have to squeeze some reading into my day, because all of this has been, my brain's been on the research reading, not very entertaining. The reading that we're doing during school is entertaining, but it's not for me. So that's kind of like my self-care, is to unwind and read a chapter or two in my book and then go to sleep. So that's how I am breaking down everything that I need to do toward my goals, in addition to staying on top of things. Oh, also, I didn't mention this, write and alarms. Alarms right here means that I am going to start laundry and I'm going to do a writing sprint, like pump out as many words as I can in 20 to 25 minutes, and then I'm going to go swap laundry and then come back to my writing. So again, two things at once. I often say when I talk about goals and productivity is have something working while you're working. So the washing machine and the dryer and the dishwasher, things like that, those are all going to operate on their own. They do not need you to stand over and watch them while they work. So I like to have those kinds of things running if any of that needs to be done while I'm working on something else. Now for the blank spots right here, so free space to grow. Normally in my regular Passion Planner daily, I use this spot for gratitude. I love to do a gratitude in this spot. However, because this is entirely for my goals, I'm going to take notes right here, probably pertaining to the research on that project that I'm doing, and then maybe have what I figured out in one half and then what I need to work on tomorrow in the second half. So I'll probably divide this like this or like this. But that's what this spot is going to be used for. Then of course, best thing that happened, I'm still going to write that in, but it's going to be pertaining to my goals, not family related in this planner. That'll be in my other one. Today I learned, this is going to be something like from my lectures or in my research, then today in one word, and mood as it pertains to my goals and productivity and how well I think I worked on it every day. Whew, this was a long one, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This was a lot of fun. I love my mood setup for September, and I'm really excited to get to working on my goals. If you have any more questions about goals or productivity, if you want to see more of this along the way, definitely let me know. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this one. If you did kind of a mood board or fall visuals of any kind and you are over on Instagram and you have posted it, definitely tag me at @OReallyAlana. I would love to see it and give it some love. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me. That is it for this one. I will see you in my next one. Tell your dog I said hi. Bye, guys.